11:08 p.m. in Alaska, and the sun has finally gone down. If you could see in the distance, there's just a little glimmer of sun out there on the horizon. But this is how it looks in August, early August, in Alaska. And so this is it. And it's gotten dark enough that our solar lights kicked on. So our solar lights are around our deck. Pretty cool. Glad to see that these are still working after experiencing a last summer and a winter. Batteries haven't gone kaput. Usually in the winter, because it gets so cold, the batteries get zapped pretty good. And there's not a lot of sun to charge it, the solar batteries. Anyway, just thought I would show you all. This is how it looks at 11 p.m. in Alaska. And it's probably about, I don't know, 57 degrees maybe. Might get down to 53 or something like that. Not very cold. At least for Alaska, it's not cold. It's definitely shorts and t-shirt weather here in Alaska. You'll see a lot of tourists come when it's 53, and they'll be wearing jackets, sweaters, and heavy coats. But here in Alaska, and you'll see Alaskans, people who live here year-round, wearing t-shirts, shorts, and flip-flops, because that is nice and warm here in Alaska. Anyway, wrapping up the night, just wanted to show y'all what it looks like this late here in Alaska. We are steadily losing daylight every day now that summer solstice has ended and winter solstice is on its way, December 21st. So we got quite some time before that happens. And this beautiful lake will be one giant ice cube, which is not so cool, but we'll be able to walk on it, ride our four-wheelers on it. There'll be tons of snow machiners, and also the Iditarod. The Iditarod, actually, if you're familiar with the Iditarod, it's the dog sled race here in Alaska, the very popular one. It actually rides along here, and it cuts back into these woods back here. And so, hey, Rich, how are you doing? Anyway, this is going to look totally different in the winter. If you look at some of my older videos, you'll see how it looks out here in the winter. Hey, Marshmallows. I'm glad to hear you're doing good, Rich. It's getting late here in Alaska. Oh, it's very pretty. Very pretty. And the sun sets directly over there. And when there's no clouds, it's the most amazing view ever. Really nice. There are also, what is it called? The planes that land on the water. They're like Cessnas with their water planes. And there's actually some planes that live, or people that live over there with some planes, and they land their airplane and take off on this lake all the time. It's really cool to see. Oh, thank you, Marshmallows. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. We are definitely looking for more subscribers. You know, we've been stuck at 700 for quite some time, which I am not complaining, because we were stuck at 200 for a long time as well. So thank you very much for that, for subscribing. We really appreciate that. I do hope to be making more lives here in Alaska. You know, it does seem like a lot of people are interested in what's happening here in Alaska, and it's always nice to share our experience here. It's very beautiful. Definitely would recommend coming visit at least once in your lifetime. It is well worth it. When you come visit once, you'll want to come again. If you love fishing, tons of fishing. If you love outdoors, tons in outdoors. Yeah, we marshmallows. We used to live in Cypress, Texas. It's out of Houston, and we moved here from Cypress, Texas. So we definitely know how far that is because we drove. We drove all the way from Texas to Alaska through Canada. It was a very adventurous drive. I wish I would have recorded it because it was pretty unbelievable. The things we saw and things we experienced. Um, didn't it flood somewhere in Texas? Yeah, it's flooding all over Texas. Like in the Lampasas area, Burnett, Marble Falls, kind of north of San Antonio. But yeah, it's Texas is known for flooding. It's just been a lot worse lately than normal. We were there for Hurricane Harvey, and it flooded pretty bad. Yeah, that was sad to see that all those kids died at that camp. That's phew, very tragic, very tragic. I couldn't imagine, having four kids myself. That would be heartbreaking for sure. Yeah. Yeah, sorry marshmallows if that affected you, I'm sorry for anyone that it affected cuz you know, live one day, with your family and kids and gone the next. Unbelievable, It's crazy. They say live life like it's your last day, that's so believable every day when you see things like that happening. You never know. So, anyway, this is how it looks out here. Slowly losing sunlight every day. Getting closer to winter solstice. We have some solar lights out blinking. Luckily, we still get a lot of sun during the day, so these charge up really good. Very happy that they're still working because they've encountered a winter and another summer, and the batteries are still going. We even have this motion detector kind of spotlight. It's kind of weak. Probably need to replace it. But that thing's been here for probably like 5+ years, not longer. And it's still being charged. Oh, can you guys hear the bird? Did y'all hear that? I hope you guys can hear that because that sounds so cool. One of the perks of being out here is it is super quiet. This is Willow, Alaska. If you look it up on a map, once in a while you'll hear a jet, a lot of small prop planes, which is pretty common in Alaska. I think it's the most small planes per capita for a person here because there's so many remote villages that they just need so many planes to fly around to deliver mail, goods, transportation. It's pretty cool to see all the planes flying around in the summer, even in the winter. In the winter, because I Iditarod, the sled dog race goes across this lake. So in the winter, we actually have planes land on this lake on the ice. It gets so thick that it's no issue to handle the weight of the plane. And I think I have a short on here somewhere of a plane taking off. But it was really cool to see tons of people come out on this lake. Um, we definitely are probably going to try to come again this year if they have the Iditarod. Last year, they did not have the Iditarod here because there wasn't enough snow. It was a record season of no snow. I think there was more snow in like Louisiana and Florida than Alaska. Like it didn't make any sense, which was crazy. So they had to reschedule the Iditarod. Um, Oh, see you later, Marshmallows. Thank you for subscribing again. I appreciate that. They had to reschedule the Iditarod and move it up north to Fairbanks. So it started in Fairbanks. Usually it starts in Anchorage, but because of the lack of snow, they had to move it up north where it had more snow. So hopefully next year there's more snow and we could be out here watching it. I definitely did not mind getting less snow because if you look at older videos, you'll see me on the roof of this thing shoveling snow. The snow is probably like this high off the roof. And hey, David, or is that Joseph? I don't know which one of y'all it is, but the snow was about this high and I was shoveling it all off onto this deck, and then I had to shovel it off the deck into the grass so this deck does not collapse because of the weight. And then I had to get all the way up here again, about this much snow, shovel it all off just because of the weight of the snow. I didn't want it to affect the house, you know. I doubt it would have collapsed, but there's always a chance. Hey, Joseph. Oh, I hear Angel barking in there. And I see Abigail trying to do headstands. Is she trying to do headstands? Let's see. Let's see. Can you see that? She's trying to do headstands. Do another headstand! So again, this is off grid, so it's all running on batteries right now. Our lamp's hooked up to a EcoFlow solar generator, and we have the batteries going. Angel's in there barking, our watchdog. Hey, Angel! Hey, Angel! Yeah, you can let her out. Anyway, it's slowly. Hey, girl. Hey, Angel. Hi, viewers. Oh, good girl. Good girl. In the house. Showing everyone how it looks at 11:20 now. In Alaska, the sun's finally set. Anyway, Joseph's trying to do a split. Almost. Abigail, can you do a split?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
As low as I can go.
All right. So I think I'm going to end this. Thank you all for tuning in. And I hope you enjoyed. And please subscribe if you haven't. We're trying to get our subscribers up. So thank you again. And take care wherever you are. Be safe. Hug your loved ones. Tell them you love them. Take care.